Hey guys, I just wanted to make this video to kind of help explain what was going to be different about Cloud School this week than in the past couple weeks. I do have my cat in my lap, so if she jumps up on screen, just ignore her. So for Cloud School this week, what I've decided to do is instead of every day putting out an assignment for every subject, I'm putting out 3 assignments for every subject at the beginning of the week, and I'm going to give you guys a chance to work at your own pace, however quickly or however slowly you need to in order to get all the assignments done. What I've noticed is I have quite a few friends who are either working really late on stuff or are getting started really late on stuff, and I'm hoping that this will give you a chance to practice some time management and figure out what works best for you. I know some of us have siblings and families at home that we're helping take care of, extra chores and stuff around the house, and I want to try and kind of be aware of that and make sure that you're not feeling bogged down by school and that it's still fun and engaging for you. So that's why it's different. How it's different is that on Monday, or for example today, Tuesday, or in this case Tuesday, you will have it will say the week of blank, the subject, and then the assignment number. So for example, week of April 6th, 2020, writing assignment 1. Okay? Now you don't have to do the writing assignment 1, 2, 3, and then the reading assignment 1, 2, 3, and then the math assignment 1, 2, 3. But you do have to do each subject's assignments in order. So for example, if you want to do writing 1, reading 1, math 1 on Tuesday, and then do writing 2, reading 2, social studies 1, and math 2 on Wednesday, that's totally fine. That's up to you. That's one of the cool things about this is we can be flexible with it. So with that in mind, you do have to do each subject in order. So for example, writing assignment 1 ties into writing assignment 2. So you can't go and do writing assignment 2 if you haven't already done writing assignment 1, if that makes sense. So you do have to do the subjects in order, but if you want to say, you know what, on Tuesday I'm going to get all my writing done, and on Wednesday I'm going to get all my reading done, and Thursday all my math, that's fine. That's up to you. I want to give you guys the freedom to kind of do this the way you want to and the way that you need to, so that if you don't get all the assignments done in a day, you can catch up the next day and you can still get everything done in an appropriate amount of time. So with that being said, some of you have been getting on really early and you get all your assignments done in like no time at all, and I want to continue to provide help and support for the friends who are doing that. So for every day, I'm going to be providing supplement activities, which just means extra activities, so that if you are getting done with everything, and say you're done with everything by Wednesday afternoon, and that means you don't have any school for Thursday or Friday, you have these supplement activities that you can go and do. And you guys know you can always get on eSpark. I sent you the Legends of Learning that you can get on. You can get on eSpark and read. There's lots of other resources, but I'm going to be trying to provide at least 2 a day, kind of supplement activities for you guys, so that if you do get stuff finished super quick, you still have something that you can be doing, because I know some of us have parents who are working at home right now, and so that's making being at home a lot trickier. So I'm just trying to give you guys what you need and what you can handle without overwhelming you. I'm so sorry, guys. My cat is in a very playful mood right now. She's been sleeping all day, but as soon as I start recording, she wants to hang out and play. So that's how it's going to look. That's why it's going to look that way. One thing to keep in mind with this, though, is in the past, a couple of us have had issues with some of the YouTube videos where the link isn't working for you. And already I've had kind of a tough time with friends who will send me an email and say, Miss Tolson, the link isn't working. And I'm like, well, which link? Is it the reading link, the writing link, the math link? I can't help you until I know which one it is. With this new setup, it's going to be incredibly important that if you're having an issue with a link, you send me an email and let me know which link for which assignment number in which subject. So for example, the email should be something like, Ms. Tolson, I can't access the social studies assignment 2 link. That will allow me to then immediately send you that link instead of having to send you back an email saying which subject, which assignment, which link is it. I can get you that information a lot quicker if you're more specific in your emails about which link you're missing. I'm also going to set up later this week either a Google Hangouts, or we might try out Zoom. I've heard from a couple different teachers that Zoom works really well for them. So we might try out Zoom, and I'll let you guys know how to do that. Try and get on together and at least check in with each other and say hi. Maybe do a little bit of a read aloud of our book Wish. I'm not sure. If we do that, I'll record it so that people who can't make it can still hear the reading. But that's kind of the breakdown of what this new week of Cloud School is going to look like. It might be a really good idea for you to sit down with your parents and say, okay, how am I going to break this up? How am I going to do this that works best for me? Come up with a plan, with a schedule, whatever it is that you need to be successful. Again, you can do assignment 1 in writing, reading, math, social studies. You can do them all tomorrow. You can do as many assignments as you can tomorrow, as long as you're doing them in order. Or you can say, you know what, I'm going to do all the writing today, and then I'll be done with school. I'm going to do all the reading the next day, and then I'll be done with school. It's up to you. I want you guys to be flexible and see how this works. If this totally bombs and stinks and it's no good for anybody, we will revisit going back to the way we did Cloud School, or maybe a slight variation of it. But I wanted to try this out because I know a lot of us our lives are really weird and crazy right now, and I don't want to be putting extra pressure on you guys to be getting schoolwork done, though. It is important that we stick with our schoolwork, and now especially that this is going to be the rest of our school year. It's going to be me talking you guys through a computer screen, which makes me so sad. And I'm really hoping that we can be able to get on video chats and stuff and hang out with each other soon and do that a lot. But it's really important that we're maintaining our schoolwork right now because the future's kind of weird. We don't know what it's going to be like. So I want to try and figure out the best way to make Cloud School work for our class now so that it's not something I'm continuing to experiment with through the rest of the school year. I want to get it figured out as soon as possible so that we have a routine, we have a schedule, we have everything set up, and you guys know what you're doing. So at the end of the week, I'll be sending out a Google form for you guys, just a couple questions that will help me figure out if this works better or if our old way works better or if something else will work better. I'll be sending one to you, and I'll be sending one to your parents as well. Parents, if you're watching, please take a moment to fill that out. Your guys' feedback is so important and so vital and is part of what made me decide to try something like this. So please, 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 if you can, fill out those forms when they come to you. They're going to have a huge impact on what our Cloud School looks like for the rest of the year. So please fill those out when you get them. If you have assignments that you've missed and you haven't really caught up on, hopefully this kind of setup will also allow you to go back and catch up on those things. I know some of us are choosing, I'm just going to skip math today, or I'll skip science today. And while that's fine, it's okay. We're going to start getting into stuff where if you haven't watched the previous lessons video or done that activity, you're not going to know what's going on in the activity now. So it's kind of important that we are making sure that we catch up on every assignment and things. Eventually, you don't have to do them all right this second, but eventually we're all caught up so that we can all be in the same spot and we can all continue to learn and move forward. Like I said, a lot of you guys are getting on every single day, getting so much work done, and I'm seriously so incredibly proud of you guys. But I have quite a few friends who are only getting on once or twice a week and are only doing a few small handfuls of assignments. And I know that life is crazy, and I understand that school might not be your priority right now, but in the coming weeks, it needs to become part of your guys' priority because you guys are going to middle school next year. And this is a really great chance to show me and your middle school teachers how responsible you are for your education. We talked about this before we ended up having to leave school, but you guys are in charge of this right now. Your parents, some of your parents are working. They've got younger brothers and siblings that they're helping. Maybe they're able to sit down and help you, and that's wonderful. But you guys are in 5th grade. You're about to be in 6th grade. You're about to be middle schoolers. You guys can be responsible for your own learning. I know that you can be. I trust that you can be. I'm already seriously so proud of you guys for how responsible you already have been. But as we continue with this for the rest of the school year, it's really important that you guys kind of keep this up and really help to maintain your schedule and your consistency. So get to work this week. I'm going to send this out hopefully on Monday night, so you see this before you start getting assignments tomorrow, because otherwise that's going to be super confusing. But good luck this week. Please send me an email if you have questions. Look up YouTube videos if you're confused about how to solve a math problem or anything like that. And I will see you guys soon. I will let you know about setting up a video chat later this week for all of us. But I miss you guys. I'm so proud of you guys. Good luck this week.